Hi Internet! You are going to join me this morning on making audio. So step one is setting up the camera on the gimbal so that I can maneuver through the house without making me all seasick. But it's impossible to show that because it would just be a bunch of shaky camera being focused on a piece of equipment that's just looks like a pile of bars. Alright, so here we are at my workstation, and let's see how you make audio. Hi, you're now looking at my screen. Why am I not doing screen capture, you might ask? The only program I've found crashes my sound when I try and use it. I'm not very good at this yet, so I won't do a whole bunch because you really can't see too much. But I will make it big enough that you can see as much as you can. There we go. So, each of these chunks is a bit of edited audio. I can go back, and the amazing thing is, let's make this a little less crazy. The amazing thing is, I can go and say, oh man, I wanted that bit, and it's still there. It's not cut off. I could expand the entire recording from that point. So nothing is lost. This is called lossless program. Yay! So most of the time, if I'm recording an audiobook, what I do is every time I make a mistake, I stop, quickly reset the program back to the mistake, and record over it. What I'm doing here, you can see these sudden spikes. I'm not suddenly yelling into the microphone. I'm snapping as a visual marker so that I can fix my mistake. Why am I doing it like this when it clearly takes much longer? I'm learning a new voice. In this case, I'm learning an accent. And it would just take forever to keep stopping. Look at all these snap marks and going back. And I might miss out on, okay, I didn't like that. So I've snapped and I'm gonna go, kill it all. But then what if there was something like 2 or 3 words really cool right here that I could use? It would be gone if I had recorded over it. Well, not technically, because I could go back and recover it because this is lossless, but it would be a real pain. Whereas right here, everything is visual. So many snap marks. Learning a new voice is not something that I have to do like to this degree most of the time. Right now, I'm learning a new accent. Am I gonna let you hear it? No, because the project is a surprise. But I am going to show you how I edit for just a minute here. So, headphones on. Let's see. And I had to clear my throat. So obviously, I'll just delete that. That's no good. Then the dogs started barking outside, so I had to abandon my recording and come back. Now we go to the next little bit. Wow, there's spiky bits here. What did I do? It was just a character who yelled. So not necessary to preserve those spiky bits. Here, clearly I'm trying to do something and not being satisfied with the result. So let's go back here. All right, so this is not what I'm trying to fix. And you can see, right? This looks a little like this. And this looks like this. So this is 2 different fixes. This fix and this fix. So I will work sequentially. And now, you guessed it, the dog barked. Be right back. Excellent. So, this is how I learned to edit. It's time consuming. No one working on a professional contract where time is money would do this. This is something I did before I understood what's called punch and roll recording. I'll make a link to that in the description. There's a guy who does a great video on punch and roll recording. All pros use punch and roll. I use punch and roll when I'm doing a contract. But this is a project that I'm doing just for myself. And I know that I'm just doing a learning curve. And so it really helps me to have this and listen, is that better than this? If I was familiar with the kind of voice I was recording with or the character I was recording with, I would know that my second take was going to be better. So I wouldn't need to have both takes. But when I'm learning, it really helps to go, all right, I'll listen to that, and then I'll listen to that, and no, is that better really? And I'll listen to that again, and listen to that. It's really, really educational. It is a fantastic way to learn how to be a narrator. So I'll show you a bit of picture of my workstation here, a little workstation tour. Thank you all for joining me on my very brief tour of morning work in the audio world. And next time, I'll probably take you on a tour of the studio, which I didn't do this time because it's really dark. So I'm going to have to actually set up studio lights for you to see anything in there. But until then, everyone take care, wear your masks, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Internet. Okay, so let's see what happens if I point the camera at the screen. Microscope, you are completely in the way. Wake up, do a little exercise because, 51, kind of getting up there. My dog is getting in trouble over here. I will see if I can get her to cooperate and be on camera. Oh, hi, girl dog.